89 Digital, I am Adarsh Repurposed. Amphotericin-B, the drug used to treat black fungus or mucormycosis patients in a new avatar. This one is made of nanofibers 500 times smaller than the width of your hair, comes in a 60 mg tablet, and the price may be pegged at just around 200 rupees. Work on the nanofiber technology started 2 years ago at a creative and advanced research based on nanomaterials or carbon lab in IIT Hyderabad. Back then, researchers had manufactured Amphotericin-B in a sustained release tablet form using nanofibers made of gelatin to treat Kala Azar or black fever caused by a parasite that affects internal organs such as the liver. Now, the same tablet is said to be repurposed to treat mucormycosis or black fungus patients. But why is it better than the traditional Amphotericin-B in the form of an injection? For one, there is a shortage of the drug the center is trying to address, and the current treatment is expensive. A 50 mg vial costs around 4,000 rupees, and around 60 to 100 vials are required to treat one patient. I leave the math to you. And more importantly, researchers are saying the current form of administration of Amphotericin-B does not easily get dissolved once inside the system, and it settles down in patches which can severely affect kidney function. I had a small chat with Dr. Sharma on what next for the nanofiber tablet of Amphotericin-B. Many thanks, Dr. Sharma, for speaking to us. Firstly, please tell us, why is it important that Amphotericin-B is released into the system in a sustained and graded manner, that which you have aimed to achieve? Is it about ensuring a targeted approach to the problem, and was the previous form of administration not be able to achieve that?
Yes, so first let me clarify. So Amphotericin-B is a highly recommended drug for the effective treatment of these deadly fungal infections that include the Leishmaniasis, Kala Azar, or the black fungus kind of infections which we are now seeing. So the major obstacles which obstruct its common use, like high cost, toxicity, poor bioavailability. And in fact, if you see in the market, there are two types of Amphotericin-B formulations which are used for intravenous infusion. One is called deoxycholate AMB, or second is lipid-based AMB formulation, which is again used in the injection. Now, not only these are expensive, but they are also used to administer parenterally for 30 to 40 days. Even for the lipid-based treatment, although the treatment duration is just 2 to 3 days, but it is 10 to 50 times costlier than the deoxylate Amphotericin-B formulation. Okay. So besides the cost, the repeated doses, as I mentioned, it is a long treatment. So repeated doses for the prolonged time that build the toxicity in the body, and that directly affects mainly the kidney functionality. So to overcome that, we have developed these oral tablets that can potentially reduce the cost associated with the hospitalization and patient compliance. And also, in fact, we are also able to achieve the controlled and sustained release, and that will address the nephrotoxicity associated with it. So, I mean, if I just tell you, so this release we can control and make it sustained over a period of 7 days. So we have taken the realistic dose, like 60 milligram in one tablet, and that can be slowly released within the therapeutic window without crossing it, so that there is no toxicity buildup.
So the course is of 7 days, you're saying?
Yes. So, I mean, in the basically, as I mentioned, for deoxylate Amphotericin, it is prolonged even up to 30, 40 days. If it is a lipid-based formulation, it is reduced to 3 to 5 days.
Okay. So in your case, in the nanofiber tablet that you have made, what is the dosage like, and what is the duration of the course like?
Yes. So see, the dose which is recommended, which is generally 3 to 5 mg, that is the maximum dose allowed, considering its toxic effects. So we have taken 3 milligrams per kg of body weight, and assuming the average body weight of 60 kg, that's basically 180 mg per day. So we
Okay.
have developed these tablets with the 60 mg, assuming that in a day one can take the 3 tablets.
3 times. All right. So for how many days would you have to take it like that?
As of now, I think it's difficult to say because it will depend on the final clinical trials. But definitely, we are comparing it with the lipid-based formulation, which is 3 to 5 days treatment.
Okay, okay. Doctor, my next question, we're beginning to see, cases of yellow fungus or the N. hominis. We're also seeing cases of white fungus, also called the Aspergillus flavus. Can your tablet be able to treat these two fungal infections as well?
See, as I mentioned, this is a generic drug, Amphotericin-B, which is highly recommended for any kind of fungal infections.
Okay.
Leishmaniasis or Kala Azar is a fatal fungal infection. So even if you see the current strategy, what doctors are using for the black fungus treatment, they are using these Amphotericin-B injections. So I think we can just simulate it as per the Kala Azar or leishmaniasis treatment, and we hope that this can be used for the black fungus or other kind of fungal treatment, fungal
All right.
infections.
All right. Doctor, do you see this particular approach of yours, the nanofiber tablet, helping us in the long run, especially with the kind of shortage we're experiencing when it comes to the traditional injection form of amphotericin B? I mean, how easy will it be to manufacture this nanofiber tablet? It sounds like quite a technology. And whether companies will be able to produce it in a mass scale, which will eventually help in mass treatment of mucormycosis. What is your plan, your long-term plan to ensure maximum people get it and quickly at that?
Yes, so nanofibers, as on today's date, manufacturing of nanofibers is now at very advanced stage. There are various products which are coming out of the nanofibers at the commercial scale. So we have been in discussion with the nanofibers manufacturers to take it to the larger scale. However, at the moment, the first challenge is to conduct the clinical trials. And we believe that this work, so far, whatever we have done, has a great potential for further advancement for the necessary clinical trials. And we believe that in the current scenario, where the fungal infections like black fungus is coming so severely, with the help of some suitable pharma partners, we can expedite these trials to take it to the next level for the commercialization.
All right, so it is all set. So in case if things go as per plan, how long do you think it will take before it is available on a large scale in the market?
To be very optimistic, I would suggest that it will still take at least a year from today, because it has to go through the clinical trials at the different phases. And we sincerely believe that given the current scenario in the country, we will get some suitable pharma partner to take this forward.
All right, all right. Lastly, Doctor, please tell us how you and your team at IIT Hyderabad developed this particular tablet, the technology behind it, how you came up with the idea of using nanofibers made of gelatin to create a tablet that can really ensure slow release of the drug, which seems to be so crucial in this particular case.
Yeah, we started this work in 2016 with the help of DST Nanomission project. In fact, my group is working in the nanofibers from long time. But this particular use of these nanofibers as a drug carrier, we started in 2016. And initially, we started with piperine, which is a model drug, just to establish that nanofibers can be used as a drug carrier. Once we had the successful result with the piperine, then we went for a more challenging drug like Amphotericin-B, because we have seen that oral formulation of this drug is not available, and it creates a lot of issues for the patient. So with that idea, we thought that let's go with the Amphotericin-B. Of course, we have not imagined the situation of black fungus at that time. That was more towards the treatment of leishmaniasis or Kala Azar.
If you like the information that I brought to you, make sure you like and share this video. And yes, subscribe to TV9 News on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Until next time.